Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickguard, and welcome back to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, where I am continuing Ymir and Yolan's quests. Oh? Hi. You. Oh, God, he has a pet finger creeper? Oh, that's weird.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence.
Yeah?
Exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you.
Okay.
You join the glimmering stars above.
Alright, so I get a third ruins map. Indicates a third and final hallowed ruin, distinct from those shown on the first two maps. And what he shows me is a map that shows where I am right now.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
This evening is a sign of a greater night to come.
Cool. Let's talk about the nature of the world.
Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start.
Absolutely.
The truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged.
America's mother.
Unright children. Victims in their own right.
Or do you mean the greater will?
Mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
Fascinating. Oh. You've actually got 3. No. Are these the spells that are used by the rot guys? Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight, charging increase in potency. Countermere boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Flings multiple magic nails that crumble during flight. Conjures an image of a microcosm at a foe's feet that pulses with a single wave before disappearing in a burst. One of the secret hallowed rites. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to fleeting simulacra, earning them some modicum of sympathy.
Join the glimmering stars above.
Oh, dude, we are absolutely doing business. Sure, I'll just casually drop America's rune for 80,000. Yes, I'll take the glintstone nail, the glintstone nails, and the fleeting microcosm. That is so damn cool. Alright, and, Yolan, do you want to talk?
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship, but I must admit...
Yeah?
Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order.
Well, I'm glad we could have these talks. Now I just reset the room. And I believe Count Ymir will no longer be at the throne now. Instead...
Failed to birth you home, but it won't be long now. I will
Ooh.
soon be a mother.
Oh.
I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life.
Okay, you're a little little crazy. Ah, of course, my controller has desynced again. It sure likes to do that, doesn't it? Okay, controller off. Controller back on. There we go. You alright?
Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask.
Of course. I'm sorry to intrude, honestly. Look, if you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be more than happy to kill anyone you need to make you happy. You, frankly, seem like a perfectly, mostly reasonable person.
There is a shining star, in our eyes. The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We
Okay.
will never again lose our way in the night.
Alright. So now, what I can actually do is interact with the throne itself. The third map showed the location of a finger ruin that is actually directly beneath this cathedral. And, oh, that's really cool. And I'm going to get invaded down here. So, down at the Finger Ruins of Mir. So we're just going to walk very slowly. There we go. Okay, there's the attacker. The Sword Hand of Night, Anna. Hello. Do you like night comets? It's really a wonderful spell. Glad we could have this chat. Alright. So, I actually got a new weapon out of that. The Claws of Night. Which cause blood loss. Claws of bottomless black from which no light can escape. Wielded by Anna, Sword Hand of the Night. Engraved with Smith script, enabling a strong attack to launch all three claws at a target. The blades are only semi-corporeal and cannot be fully guarded against. And the skill is the Scattershot Throw. Employ smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands to throw them all at once. So, let's actually give that a look. Ooh, they definitely have more reach to them. So, what's this art? Ooh. Alright, no different between a tap and a charge. And how about multiple taps? Okay. So, slightly spammable. That is really interesting. I really like those. Okay, so, next. We are going to go and tell Yolan that we were attacked. Which isn't actually going to do anything except give dialogue, I think.
I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Emir.
Okay.
Be on your way.
I were attacked by a sword hand of night underground?
Stop. What did you just say? Wait, no. Say nothing. I have one star alone, and only his words will do.
Okay,
I
are
will
you
say
sure?
I am in your debt, but I will hear no more. I have one star alone, and only his.
Okay. So, she heard me. She appreciates hearing. But doesn't actually seem to have any kind of an effect.
Yes, it isn't.
Alright. So, back down to the Finger Ruins, then. We are very close to completing the twin quests, or I guess I should say the entwined quests, of Ymir and Yolan. Jolon. The last bell is right ahead. This ruin seems substantially more, like, just consistent, just, like, more reasonably constructed. Okay. That is a Stake of America. That doesn't bode well. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a boss. Okay. Okay, huge points for this boss actually giving me the opportunity to buff. Now, can I just randomly fire some arrows in this direction? Nope. Okay. Whoa! God! Oh! Oh, what weird biology. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a weird boss design. Okay. Alright, let's move in. You're being a real pain to hit, you know that? Okay. Oof. Okay. Fine. Mimic tier, you are on your own. Okay. Ouch. How much damage does this do? Not a lot. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Interesting boss design. I think I'm going to beat it. Just top off. And you should be just about done. Nope. Where? Oh, God. You went way up. Okay. And... Oh! Oh, crap. No, 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 no. That was actually my tier dying. Damn! Oh! That was a mutual kill. Still counts. I got the remembrance. Whew, boy. That was as close as you can get. Remembrance of Meter, the mother of fingers, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked, yeah. The mother of all... Wait. The mother of all two fingers and finger creepers was in turn a magnificently gleaming daughter of the great heir Will, and the first shooting star to fall upon the lands between. Oh! Oh. Oh. I just killed a really, really important religious figure. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I mean, you know, speaking within the sense of the world. Obviously I was gonna kill it. Return to the cathedral, site of grace, and you'll be invaded by Yolan. Okay. No, I'm definitely not being attacked. Yolan doesn't seem to be there. The Count doesn't seem to be here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, there's a good amount of blood there. Secret butthole. I mean, yeah, you can't deny that that is, in fact, a secret butthole. Okay, I'm not seeing the Count or the or Yolan. Like, clearly the NPCs moved. And that's what my notes tell me they would do. This is closed again. For whatever reason.
What have you done?
Ah, here we go.
Wounded Count Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes.
There's Yolan. Whoa! Whoa, that's a hell of a combo you got there. Nope. There you go.
Star, a fine mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here.
Oh.
At my fingers. I will be the true mother.
Oh, okay.
And I will be the only Holy Mother.
Oh. Okay, okay. That's weird. I mean, I'm sorry you won't be able to be a mother. Whoa! What the hell spell is that? Nope. Okay, basically everything we were doing made complete sense right up there until the end when this, I'm assuming, guy started being very upset they didn't get to be a mom. But we got a bell bearing, a staff, some nice priestly garments. Let's read about some of this stuff. The maternal staff. Staff of Count Emir, who made himself a mother of fingers, carried for want of tail fingers of his own, enhances finger sorceries. The crystal ball, though representative of a microcosm, would not receive any sign. The hat of Count Emir, High Priest. The circular design at the top represents the greater will, and its lightless in bits, imparting increased intelligence and arcane to the wearer. Huh. Though Count Ymir instructed Rilana in the sorcerer's arts, he abandoned his allegiance to the moon. It was merely the closest of celestial bodies, nothing more. Conceals the abundance of squirming beneath, all the fingers. Gold embroidery decorates the purple cloth with a jeweled ruff that sparkles like flour wet with dew. Some soft gloves, soft and well-tailored pants. God, I can't believe it. I actually have, you know, clothes that are comfortable. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to have clothes that are actually comfortable in this game? Where is that? The new hood. It's not going to be down here with the armored stuff. So how do I keep missing it? Ah, there it is. Okay. The High Priest hat. Well, let's actually wear some of this real quick. There it is. The High Priest robe. The High Priest gloves. The High Priest undergarments. There. Now, I get to be the High Priest. Alright, so I rest at the site of grace. And then I go back in. And we can find Yolan.
Count Emir, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I can give you this Iris of Grace I found. You know, maybe that'll do something. Oh. I think I just killed a person. Well, you know, I mean, another person. I've killed a lot of people. I'm kind of a jerk like that. And then lastly, I think it wanted me to check this grave, where I can receive that spell he used against me, the Cherishing Fingers. Spirit of a Sword Hand, granted light by the Iris of Grace, wields a sword of bottomless black that penetrates the enemy's guard. Though it was not by the shining stars she had longed for, thus was her night illuminated. But this was at times blinding light and threatened to expunge the night entirely. And the Finger Sorcery of Count Ymir, yes, surrounds the caster with a mesh of hefty fingers that wards all manner of projectiles, whether magical or physical. Wow. The dear fingers look after their mother, or perhaps that is merely what the mother wishes to believe. Alright, I found some weird stuff today, huh? There's actually a lot of new stuff I have picked up over this and the last few episodes, and I think it would be fair to show them off. First, we could get, from the Remembrance, a gazing finger. The head of Meter, the Finger Mother, wielded as a weapon without modification. Okay, we have literally just taken her head and start beating people with it. From the center of the fingerprint wrinkles the creature's foremost protrusion. A tiny wart-like eyes gaze vacantly into the beyond. With the unique skill, Kowtower's Resentment, skill performed as a violent bow using a finger's foremost protrusion. Resentment builds as it's forced to bow, making it explode with anger. Hold button down to further increase resentment. Everything about that sounds so damn weird. I do want to check it out, though. It should be here in the hammers. Oh, there it is. Okay, the gazing finger. We also picked up our new staff, which we actually can't use because of the low arcane. Oh, we actually did pick up a seal at some point, the Fire Knight seal. So that's nice. Oh my god, this weapon. Alright, so the next thing I want to do, I want to head here to this mark and make a copy of this remembrance. Since that is, you know, what I am trying to do ultimately is to collect everything. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I literally feel like I'm just running around with a phallus. Like, I feel like I am riding on horseback and just carrying a weird knobby penis. And it's a very strange feeling. The thing I had found that can copy... Yes, here it is. So we copy the remembrance of the Mother of Fingers. Then we head back to the table and we pick up the other thing we can get from it. And the other thing I could get was Staff of the Great Beyond. A staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Mother of Fingers, and the microcosm raves aloft over the crux they form. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. Really? The Mother received signs from the greater will from beyond the microcosm. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. Ooh. That's interesting. So even the greater will was herself. Even even the mother of the fingers was themselves abandoned. Okay, the sorcery scaling on that is absolutely really, really good. Yeah, it's at 159 already. I think I want to level that a bit just to see. But I'm also going to test out some of the spirit ashes that I've been finding over the last while. So today's going to be a day for testing some stuff before I get back into the quest. Oh, right. I do not have my runes. Is there any way to actually get them back? I did die in the boss arena. I assume that there's probably some way to get them back. I do feel pretty good about the fact that I've now cleared 2 more NPC's quests off my list completely. There's definitely more to do, and I will have time to do it before this episode is over. Or at least to start on one of them, certainly. But I do have a lot of spirit ashes and a lot of spells that I have not shown off yet. Okay, so... Oh. A finger weaver's cookbook makes fingerprint nostrum. What the hell is fingerprint nostrum? Fingerprint nostrum. Fingerprint nostrum. No, really, what on earth is fingerprint nostrum? There it is. Boost mind, intelligence, faith, and arcane at the cost of gradual HP loss. Okay. They really just hide this stuff everywhere, don't they? I assume that I'm not going to be able to get back into the boss arena. Is that the case? It is letting me interact with this again. You know, by sucking on the end of the finger, which is apparently how you ring bells. Okay, I actually was able to get back here. Ooh. Oh, God, I never looked up. Ugh. What the hell? It's so weird and kind of gross just seeing them stretch up through the ground like that. They really do resemble, like, worms more than anything. Ugh. Alright, so this will be a good opportunity, though, to put on some of the new spells and stuff that I've been finding. So, let's see. We've got Divine Beast Tornado, that's new. Golden Arcs, that's new. I think Ghost Flame Breath is new. I can't do Midra's Flame of Fury. I can't quite afford that one. But I can do... these are all my support stuff. Aspects of the Crucible Bloom, aspects of the Crucible Thorns. Those are new ones to try. Heal from Afar is new, but I think we can all guess what Heal from Afar does. The Vortex of Putrescence I actually have shown off. Cherishing Fingers, Fleeting Microcosm, Glintstone Nails, Glintstone Nail. And let's find one more. Miriam's Vanishing. That is another one that I haven't gotten yet. Alright. Let's actually go and just test some of this stuff. So, once again, it is back to those poor, poor bastards at this little camp. So let's start by summoning, who was it? It's, Demi-Human Swordsman Yosh. So this is the Nadir. Seems to have a pretty basic move set. And the skill. This is a tap. This is a charge. This is multiple taps. Okay. So it seems like the charge is the best way to use this one. Damage seems okay. Let's take Yosh in a little further. And let's try some casting. This is Divine Beast Tornado. This is Charging Divine Beast Tornado. Oh man, look at Yosh go. This is Ghost Flame Breath. So let's try holding on that one. Okay. Not too bad. How about Golden Arcs? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. And we did Yosh. Let's do Sword Hand of Night Yolan. Let's see what she can do. It is really cool. So that's Golden Arcs charged. Golden Arcs tapped seems to basically be the same. It can be charged, but I think all it does is increase the power. We've also got Aspect of the Crucible Bloom. Ooh, alright. I can finally pull off that move. That's cool. And how about Thorns? Ooh. And if you charge Thorns... Honestly, that is really, really cool. That's just a really cool AoE. There's also Cherishing Fingers. Fleeting Microcosm. Ooh. Can that be charged? That is a real interesting spell. Glintstone Nails, which can be charged. And Glintstone Nail, which actually can't be spammed, but it's the one that does, like, the cool, like, sharp turns. And Miriam's Vanishing. Oh, right, of course, Miriam. From the Divine Tower. That Miriam. Yeah. I do not like that Miriam. She is mean. And difficult and annoying to fight. Alright, so I think that's it for the regulars. Now there's a couple regular ashes that I had also found. So let's try the Big Mouth Imp. And also put back on my regular gear before I forget to do that. I do enjoy my claws. And I also enjoy keeping the Star Fists on for when I really need strike damage. And where's the torches? There they are. The Beast Repellent Torch. Okay. Alright. So here is the Big Mouth Imp. Hello, sir. Just want to get your attention. He definitely can put out a good amount of force to knock people back. Interesting summon. And then I also have a Grave Bird I know I picked up earlier. There's definitely at least a couple others that I'm not thinking about right now. But I think we'll just put back on the Night Comet and the Loretta's Mastery and proceed to the next quest. So this next one is over in Belly Rat. The Small Private Altar, Tower of Grace. Small Private Altar, Tower of Grace. From this side of Ace, exit through the door to the northwest. Through the door to the northwest, and you'll find and immediately turn left. Okay. And you'll find a door that leads to the storeroom. That's what it says. Yes, and I did find a storeroom key earlier. So that's the NPC over there. Are there any items here? Anything that I need to be aware of? Anything at all? Alright, let's have a chat. You okay? Hi. you don't seem to really... when you enter, you'll be sleeping if you've already tried to speak with her. To get her to speak to you, put on the divine beast head. Okay. Put on the divine beast head. And I guess the clue for that would be this head over here. Okay, let's try this again. And let's see if I can trigger her to have some kind of reaction. Anything? Okay. This is what my note tells me to do. She might not have any actual dialogue for me, since I have already beaten Mesmer, which seems to be like the big, the point where there's like a big, like finale to this. Okay. When you enter, she'll be sleeping, if you've already tried to speak to her. If you try to speak to her again, she won't react, and she'll remain in this state until you perform the next action. To get her to speak to you, put on the divine beast head and talk to her again. So, this one I may have already missed the opportunity to do anything with. Let me see this here. Yeah, this is not triggering anything of hers. Okay. So, I think we just have to... Return to the small part, run back a bridge, just like Horn sent. Okay. There's nothing more I can do with her. There's one more I have on my list, for Firelight Queeline. Second encounter at the Church of the Crusade. And I think I already did that part at the Church of the Crusade. The first time you'll see Fire Knight Queeling without being invaded is when you visit the Shadowkeep Church District. Okay. So this one should be fairly short. You'll need to run and jump across the rooftops of the flood room along the northwest to find a locked door to the prayer room. Use the prayer room key. Okay. So, I don't think I have a prayer room key. I do not have a prayer room key. So where do I find a prayer room key? Because I remember seeing a locked door. Hold on. It says that the prayer room key is earned by defeating Fire Knight Quilin twice. But I already beat you at the... Okay, so there's 2 times that you can get invaded by the Fire Knight. And apparently you have to beat them twice to get the prayer room key. So the first one is back in Bellurat. And then the second one is here in the Church of the Crusade, which I'm pretty sure I've already done. Yeah, I was pretty certain I'd already done that one. So the second one was Sight a Grate called the Small Private Altar. Head out of the room here and head up the stairs, and then you'll want to go northeast. As you get closer to the tree, you will hear them talk to you. So maybe I just never got close to this tree? I was so thorough in my exploration, though. If I never came here, I would be genuinely surprised.
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
I cannot believe it. That genuinely surprises me. Okay, so that's 2 victories against Fire Knight Quilin, where I get an Ash of War, the Flame Skewer, and a Prayer Room key. It shocks me. It genuinely shocks me that there is stuff here in Bellurat that I never found. I was so thorough. And there's another Ash of War right there. Please get out of my way. Please get out of my way. Okay. So now I can get to this stuff. Honestly, the fastest way to do it is probably backtracking from the specimen storehouse. Like, if I had to wildly get... No, you know what? I've had way too many times in this game where I, like, ever so slightly don't follow the exact wording of a guide and get absolutely screwed for it. So I am going to follow the explicit wording of this guide, and I am going to go the long way to get back onto the section where I climb beams. Well, at least I didn't die. Okay. This should not be too difficult. Okay. Shouldn't be difficult, but I'm not the best at the platforming. I think whoever designs the platforming for FromSoft is not actually aware of platformers made after 1995, and does not realize that one of the key elements in platforming games is the ability to have confidence and reliability in, you know, where you go. Because I feel so incredibly uncertain as I play this. Oh my god. Okay. No. No, I don't care anymore. I'm taking the long elevator ride. I would rather wait the full time for this damned elevator than, Okay, it was storehouse back section, I guess. I do give a lot of credit for being able to create spaces with this much verticality where you're just able to explore. It is genuinely incredibly impressive. Okay, the northeast section is where I want to head. The northeast section of the place that I'm going. Pretty much everything else on my list is just stuff saying like, and then the big NPC battle. You know, the big NPC battle is where a lot of these quest lines finally end with, you know, getting some different rewards. This is going to be an absolute pain. Nope. Okay. I got you. Alright, now, there was nothing in there about an elevator, so I assume I don't go through that. There was nothing in there about adjusting the water level, so I assume I don't need to do that. I somehow never found this item, the Rune of an Unsung Hero. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay. And you're dead. I think this was the locked prayer room. Yes, okay. And here we find the Fire Knight.
I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light. Queen Marika,
so I can give this guy another Iris of Grace, the second one of those that I have. And this will turn him into an Ash as well, according to my list.
Queen Marika, dearest mother.
I don't like your haircut.
Silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
And you're dead. And the Fire Knight has now joined the ranks of my companions. The great heroes of the war were richly blessed by the grace of the Erdtree, but were not honored in death. We also got a Shriek of Sorrow. Shriek of Sorrow, skill utilized by the downtrodden. Scream, causing nearby enemies to flinch, while also recalling deep-seated resentment, boosting attack power based on the amount of HP remaining. The lower HP, the greater the effect. That just sounds like a horrible idea. And the Flame Skewer. Enwreath armament in flame and assume a low stance before skewering the enemy in a single motion. Strong attack unleashes a follow-up flame attack. Ooh, cool. And the Fire Knight Quilin. Spirit of a Knight granted relief by the Iris of Grace. Wields a spear-like greatsword that impales foes upon fire, keeping the taint of impurity away from fair Mother Marika. That grace was his salvation, though it was but a fleeting blessing, and having been saved, all that was left to him was to wage war. Okay. So, let me just check my list real quick. The only other notes I have on here are for Dryleaf Dane, which is just fight him in the end. One final note to go and visit St. Trina after I beat the final boss. Moore, which is relating to the final NPC fight. And Letta, which is relating to fight the last NPC fight. So I've pretty much... I'm pretty much ready at this point to try that big NPC fight and move toward the final boss. But before I end this episode, let's give it one shot at this giant tree thing, since this was unquestionably a boss arena of some kind. Win or lose, we give it one shot, and that's how we end the episode. I am literally just waiting. There we go. Okay, Scadutree Avatar. Oh, that's the big mouth imp. Okay, I did not put back on my Mimic tier. So, I think we have to just say that this attempt is pretty much a bust. This will be one of the first times I've actually, like, fought a big boss without my mimic tier backing me up in quite a while. I love how it's like a withered sunflower. It's such an interesting design. Yep, I'll take those. So you're gonna just try and bleed me, huh? I think I'm actually going to win this. Well, that's another boss off the list. Okay. Oh no. No. Okay, that caught me off guard. I thought that was really easy. Now I see why. There was more than one. Okay. It would be so disappointing to die at this point. Of course, now that I know that there's at least two here, I also kind of wonder if there's going to be, like, a third. I also don't have the power-up given by my physic anymore, either. This one just feels more aggressive and more bulky as well. Okay. So, I think it's fair to say that the first go at this was a loss. Simply because I didn't actually go in with the tools that I thought I had equipped, so... Let's just pop back on the Mimic tier. We'll give this another go. Yeah, honestly, this seems like I'd be fine to handle it with just flasks. Yeah, just take off those. Yep, just leave the Mimic to do nothing but, you know, stab at it. Go for the frost procs. Okay. I am absolutely about to die from blood. There we go. Okay, that's a fresher start. Ow. Okay, heal. There we go. You take extra damage while under the effects of frostbite. There we go. Okay. Now comes the second one. There we go. Oh. Come on. Heal. There's the first frostbite. Heal. Heal. He's nearly taken my Mimic tier. Pop the Physic. There we go. Just keep attacking. We're doing good. We're still holding up. And then you charge back. Okay, you're not charging back this time. Whoa! Okay. Heal. I'm not dead yet. Ouch. Pop to reduce blood. Okay. Heal. 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 Come on. Boom. Please tell me there is not a third. I do not have the resources for a third. There's a third. Okay. Okay. Taking on 3 of these, or God even knows, maybe more in a row, is going to be a serious problem. Alright, there we go. That was my one good, true attempt. Okay, that's pretty tough. I may need to go in there with, fire and, anti-plant mode. But, I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the next one.